Welcome, my friends, allies, vassals, and enemies of the state. You know who you are. King Yorkie II here of the House of Yorkie, bringing you another of our empire-building games here, another episode of Age of Empires 4, as we follow the Norman campaign and take on the Battle of Tinchebray. King Henry I's bid for Normandy hinged on capturing his brother. But the castle at Tinchebray protected Duke Robert, and it would take any measure necessary to lure him out.
Determined to claim Normandy and capture his brother, Duke Robert, King Henry besieged the castle at Tinchebray. But the direct assault on the formidable stone castle was failing. Unable to breach the towering walls, the king devised a new plan to capture his brother. Henry would force Robert to defend his lands from attack by razing the villages of Martigny and Fresnes.
So, let's take them on.
Ja, iets willen redan.
Nu, je last.
Get thee ready for haste.
Hälsa.
I shall döda jou. Today is none but dead.
To goad Robert out of his stronghold, Henry's men would burn the village to the ground.
Find a set of troops he's amassed here. Will you stop doing that and actually attack? Ooh. I hadn't seen those before. The reason I say that is I had two failed attempts at this already. Steal some gold. And they have 2 houses left. And then we saw
the village of Martigny was destroyed, but still Robert did not emerge to face Henry outside the castle. Henry would have to raise the stakes. Next, he targeted the village of Fresnes. Henry could buy reinforcements from nearby allies if he could procure the gold to pay them.
See if there's anything else back here. Nothing through there.
To serve.
10 knights and 10 dismounted knights. It's a luxury.
Henry sent gold to his ally in men and received fresh reinforcements.
Certes. Nu, Tulkes. Ut readeth nu, Tulkes.
Those are fenced up. More infantry.
Henry sent gold to his ally in Brittany, and in return, a detachment arrived to bolster his numbers.
It is Sitha for Actus. Alles with it. Get to be ready for it. Attention to serve. Nu, Tulkes.
Henry received word that Robert had sent for a fresh army to aid in defending his position at the castle. Henry had to eliminate these new forces before they could combine with the garrison at Tinchebray.
Right, Knight out. Damn it! Get them out of there. No, don't run back. Instead, no, don't run into them. What are you doing?
By eliminating Robert's incoming army, Henry had thwarted his brother's attempt at strengthening the castle's defenses.
Right. Let's get the gold.
At Mina word, Fereth. Fourth warde Freckes, mit Baldenes. Jute is not burden. Surface.
Anything else down here?
Halde istented. It's
What the
limit
hell?
here.
It looks like it won't be, but it's worth a look.
Ut readeth nu, Tulkes.
No, just the map edge. Right. We'll get some more infantry coming on.
Alles with
Send them back there.
Leone, Hersa. Cometh on.
Look, you be ready, Freckes. Jute is non burden.
And so we need to go into the
Surface.
second village.
At Mina word, Fereth. It's limit here. Andente to serve. He shall lay there. Certes. Ut readeth nu, Tulkes. Athel knites jana. Ut readeth, thou Athel Tulkes.
Move them aside.
Yet to thee ready for Hestes. At Mina word, Fereth. Alle knites jana. Himmet good For order, Knites! Give a good battle, Knites!
Straight into the archers. Now, go get that gold.
Ich shall lede ja. Fourth Ward der Freckes, mit Balbenes. Fourth Ward der Freckes, mit Balbenes. Alles with it. Tute is none borden. Ut readeth nu, Tulkes. At mina worde, felleth. Ich libe to hear it. Ich shall lede ja. Fourth Ward der Freckes.
Might there be anything else this way?
Certes. Tute is none borden.
It looks like not.
Ich shall lede ja. Ut readeth nu, Tulkes.
But we will have a scout.
Alles with it. At mina word, felleth. Ich libe to hear it.
I'm trying to clear this area too.
Fourth Ward der Freckes, mit Balbenes. Ut readeth nu, Tulkes. Ich shall lede ja. At mina word,
Because if there's any gold hiding, I need it.
shall lede ja. Andente to serve. Ut readeth nu, Tulkes.
And there is.
Alles with it. At mina word, felleth. Ich libe to hear it. Fourth Ward der Freckes, mit Balbenes. Andente to serve. Certes.
Well, we're getting a little bit close to the city here. That leads us off to the city up there.
Tute is none more dead.
The little back road does have some more gold.
Ut readeth nu, Tulkes. Ich shall lede ja. Fourth Ward der Freckes.
Sometimes I feel I didn't realise there's all this gold hanging around.
Mina worde, felleth. Ich shall lede ja. Fourth Ward der Freckes, mit Balbenes. At mina worde, felleth. Ut readeth nu, Tulkes.
Right. Before we go take on the second village, which is where? There. Let's have a meeting place just here.
Fourth Ward der Freckes, mit Balbenes.
And we'll have these infantry and cavalry coming.
Nu, Tulkes, set it ja. At mina worde, felleth. It is Sether for Actus.
Right, time to get on with the village.
Ut readeth nu, Tulkes. Whoa, arrestende.
Ah, there's more. Archers.
Henry's
On which
ally in
side?
Bayeux sent reinforcements in exchange for gold.
Yeah, we have.
More archers. While we're at it, let's start forming our ranks here.
Garu, Farah. Come on. Ritnu.
Pikemen. Not what I had in mind. No.
Ostendende stede.
Abuga Strelboren.
The archers behind.
Gath Strelboren. Yes. Foliente Hes. Ik eon shottel. Ik willa. Kotlicha.
The swordsman to one side, and my mobile just behind. My king behind the archers, nice and safe, with armor.
At the hands of Henry's army, the village of Fresnes was in ruins. Henry's provocations had paid off. Robert finally emerged from the castle to face his brother in open battle.
Let's watch for anyone coming down here. With this one of the horsemen. In fact, why don't you get over here ready? Then we can pull you back as soon as we need to. And we're waiting. I'm sure he'll be marching down to us in Fresnes. This is his route from the castle.
Ichiera. Ichafolier. Ga! Redende. Shaytende! No!
Move.
Redende. Ga!
Here they come.
Gargaro Huskara. Bayard May, yes.
And the mobile unit in at the back there. No, don't turn into them! Do what I tell you to do. Not what you invent on your own accord. And Robert's army is taken down this time.
King Henry's tactic of luring Robert into the open had worked. Henry captured his brother, and Normandy was his.
See how we're welcomed as a hero by the people? Well, we've seen the Battle of Tinchebray. What's the taking of saying? No. I think we've seen the battle.
While Bayeux burned, King Henry pressed his advantage. Seizing key fortifications and buying the loyalty of powerful lords, Henry loosened his brother's grip over Normandy. At Tinchebray in 1106, brother would fight brother for final claim to their
As we
father's
just
lands.
No other videos. That's a little disappointing. They've led me on to believe there would be, with having ones previously. Alright, the taking of Caen, or Tain, or however it's pronounced. In Henry I's quest to retake Normandy from his brother, he burned the city of Bayeux and beset the countryside with war. But it would be a backroom deal with the lords of, I'm going to say Caen, that would secure this great stronghold for England. Henry had such immense wealth that he was able to buy the loyalty of his brother's barons. One such defector captured the lords of Caen and brought them to Henry. Henry made a deal with his prisoners, give up the fortress of Caen without a fight, in return for betraying their duke, received lands and riches from the English king. Remembering the fate of Bayeux, none refused. Caen became an important stepping stone in Henry's conquest of Normandy.
William the Conqueror's sons had resolved their long feud over Normandy, with King Henry wresting possession away from his brother. But the French King Louis VI would not accept Henry's heir as the future Duke of Normandy. Henry's fragile power would face its first test, an invasion by the French king.
That's not good. So that's what we face next time, is it? An invasion by France itself. La Belle France, or La Belle Française. Yes. So, can we continue to control Normandy, or will we lose? Join us next time when I, King Yorkie II, will attempt that. Meanwhile, I've been Yorkie II of the House of Yorkie. You've been wonderful, whether you are friend, vassal, ally, or even enemy of the state, you know who you are. The Chow has been sleeping, and this has been Age of Empires for the Norman campaign. Fare thee well, stay thee anon.
In the disputed countryside between Normandy and France, a smouldering farmstead gave away the beginnings of a French invasion. At the head of the vast army stood King Louis of France himself. An English scout hastily rode to inform King Henry of England, who was still en route to defend his borders. Hearing of the threat, villagers and guards fled their English-held towns and retreated to the stronghold of Fleury.
Alright, well that's that. Join us next time